Hello YouTube. Let's check out a bunch of Greenlight Ford Explorers. I picked these up. They were pretty cheap off eBay. The guy sells them, I think, for like customizing. Now, I don't know what the difference is, but I got these ones off him like a couple years ago, and then these ones off him now. So they might be different models, but one definitely has civilian tires and no brush guard, and the other one clearly has a brush guard and police tires, so police rims. So I think they're different years. We're going to go ahead and take them both out, check them out. You can still get these off of eBay. He even has the Caprices. Or it might be the car, the four-door car Interceptor. I don't know. He has one of them. He sells them for customizing, and he sells them customized for your local police. And the ones he sells customized, I think, are like $50 or $55, $60. They're not cheap. But he must buy these from Greenlight wholesale. Like, I would think you would have to buy a limit of a couple thousand of them for them to produce them for you. I mean, this is kind of like how their dealership models come, like their promotional models. And this is going to be really hard to read what it is. 2020 Police Interceptor. So I picked up the other two because if you know anything about Greenlight and their police interceptors or their explorers or anything like that, they are extremely hard to get in a civilian deco. So they're almost always released in the hot pursuits. You can see the LEDs all over this, especially in the front. So I picked up three of them. I picked up this one and the other two. And I mainly picked up these two so I can have an example of it in a civilian. Because this is kind of like a cheat to the Greenlight system. But I'm afraid it might have the LEDs. The police LEDs. So we'll take a look at it and see. Man, it's so hard to get these out of the box. Or I just haven't figured it out yet. And yeah, it does have all the police LEDs. But it still looks like a black civilian version. Especially with them rims on it. But all the LEDs definitely gives it away that it's a cop car, so still happy to have it for the collection. You can see the civilian here. This is a 2020. It's the only one I know that was released in a civilian, and it does not have the LED lights. It might not be that hard to cover them up or get rid of them. But Greenlight's the one thing I don't customize. I'm actually going to buy some doubles of a couple Greenlights so I can weather them. I've been wanting to learn how to weather them for a long time. Here's a 2020 in white. Still really glad to have them in the plain deco. Let's go ahead and crack one of these open and see what year it is. Alright, these did not come with the ends taped. These add a little round piece of tape, like a seal. The older ones did not. I probably got these off him probably at least 2 years ago now. When he sells out of these, you'll see people listing these for $50 each. So this is still the 2020 Ford Interceptor. But this one has a brush guard, where the other one did not have a brush guard. Might as well get out the last one. And if it's going to have the LED lights and the brush guard and all that, I really like it with the steely rims on here like the police cars would have. Because you sure in the heck wouldn't see a cop car with them on there. This is all the 2020. With brush guard, without brush guard. With police issued steelies, without. Wouldn't mind making a couple local police ones, but I have no idea how I would have decals made for these for a local police department. But man, it'd be really freaking awesome if I could do up the light bars and everything just like a local cop's car. That'd be really cool. But I have no way of making decals like that or knowing how. I probably have to take a picture of the car or something. I don't know. I've shrink it down to the decal size without losing too much detail. Now this is my only 2013 Ford Explorer. I've been collecting Greenlight a long time. Actually, I think I have a burgundy one in the burgundy car collection. I'm actually pretty sure I do. So I think I have 2 of these. But I think it was only released 3 times in a civilian. I think there's a tan one or a gray one that I'm missing. A beige one or something that I'm missing. And they're really hard to come by. You don't see them very often. This one is from a Country Roads release, and you see it more often than the other ones. But you really don't see this one that often. But you definitely see it more often than the other ones. And you can get a good price on it, especially if you watch eBay long enough. You definitely can get a good deal on this for like 12 bucks or so. People will list lots of old ones. Old Greenlights, and they're just like an auction site where it makes a lot of rattling sound. But they're just like an auction site, so they don't really check on prices. And when you look this up, nothing comes up. So you don't really have nothing to go by. And if you do see it, you see one for like 12 bucks that sold at another auction site. I don't know. Not one you see real often. If you see a seller selling it on eBay, it's usually at least 30 bucks or more. So pick up this one if you can. It instantly went up to like 20 bucks on eBay. Instantly sold out, so it's already tough to get. Hope they release it in a couple other colors. Be cool to see a burgundy one. Oh, that's all I got to show you today. Just want to let you check out some Ford Explorers or Police Interceptors. Let me know what you guys think. Have a good one.